Hello all and welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. Absolutely tons of news to cover today on Hbar. I'll also touch on as well the recent price action we've seen as Hbar has been leading the rebound somewhat in the crypto markets, most likely through the, again, likely inadvertent promotion that Elon did by tweeting the Hbar symbol. First things first, I wanted to touch on Hedera Starter. If you guys didn't check out yesterday's video, please go and watch that. That covers Hedera Starter, but Hedera Starter is a launch pad on Hedera and will be one of the first types of launch pad, as well as they have a DAO feature, which is all the rage at the moment. Anyway, following on from yesterday's video, the team over at Hedera Starter have actually reached out to me and I have an interview booked with them tomorrow to talk more about the project itself, get some more information, and I'll be asking them a series of questions which will be released probably either tomorrow or in Friday's video. So if you guys have any questions that you would like answered about Hedera Starter, about the project, its roadmap, its vision, anything at all, please drop a comment below. I will read the suggestions for questions and I will propose them to the team tomorrow. So some big news there anyway, and hopefully we can get some more insight into the project and what we can learn to expect in the coming days. I'll also link this article in the description. It's posted over on Medium, but they released that earlier today, which talks about the vision for future growth on Hedera. As I touched on at the beginning of this video, Hedera has somewhat been leading the resurgence or rebound today. We're up nearly 7% on the day, and it started coming out of its wedge yesterday, following on from the news that was caused over on sort of Twitter. The news doesn't stop there as well. Hedera is starting to gear up for smart contract upgrades, which is also helping to lead this sort of market rebound. We can also see here fast facts, Hedera Starter is slated to begin operations in the coming months and will serve as a launchpad for the Hedera Hashgraph network, which recently announced Ethereum virtual machine compatibility. Hedera Hashgraph is a public DLT or DLN, and the governing body includes high-profile firms such as Google and IBM. So we're starting to see this coverage narrative of Hedera massively take off and pick up. And this is why we're seeing a lot of noise today and towards the end of yesterday to do with Hbar, which is starting to move the price. It's pushing the needle on the price, which is fantastic. Some more news as well from Hedera, and that is that the USDC coin is now available on the Hedera network. So USDC on Hedera is a stable coin brought to you by Circle and Coinbase. This is very interesting that Coinbase is involved in helping provide the USDC coin on Hedera. We won't begin to speculate, however, maybe that Coinbase is now starting to recognize Hedera and will eventually list Hbar on Coinbase. That would be some absolutely phenomenal news for the project. Members of the Center Consortium, which provides leading global trusted standards for stablecoins. So we can already see that nearly $10 million or just $9.25 million of USDC has already been minted on Hedera. So this is fantastic because USDC being on Hedera enables the scalable low fees and fast settlement times that we all know and love on Hedera. And this is a key stake in the road for DeFi and Dapps, as well as DAOs and launch pads that are coming to Hedera. This is growing at a rapid rate, and USDC will continue to facilitate this and enable these platforms to launch and provide more features on the Hedera network. We can see here the benefits of USDC on Hedera contribute to a flourishing ecosystem of applications that offer real-time US dollar stablecoin payments. And because transaction fees on Hedera are predictably priced at 0.0001, micropayments become an economically viable reality. So this is going to help support things like staking and token mechanisms on Hedera. We can also see here influx of decentralized finance, NFTs, network bridge applications, SaucerSwap, HashAxis, Hashport. The usage of USDC on Hedera is positioned well to increase substantially over time. Everything that I've effectively just mentioned. So massive news for Hedera and the ecosystem's growth in general. We also see here Center.io tweeted this as well to just sort of help spread the word. Couldn't be happier to have Hedera as part of the Center.io network. An exciting and fast growing ecosystem now featuring USDC. We can also see off the back of yesterday as well, HashAxis posted a message saying to the Hedera team, as you're all aware, Elon Musk tweeted the H or Planck's constant symbol this morning. As a result, the rate limit of 100 transactions per second on the public mirror node is not conducive to the traffic this has drawn. Is it possible to increase the rate limit temporarily until more mirror nodes come online? Otherwise, many new users will be failed transactions on our marketplace. Basically, what happened is the sheer volume of transactions on the mirror nodes increased yesterday due to the additional exposure that the project is seeing, to the point that HashAxis couldn't actually onboard or complete transactions on the marketplace for new users. So it just goes to show how powerful yesterday was for Hedera and the continued exposure that it's starting to gain now. I think this is just the beginning, really. We can also see as well that there is a mainnet update coming on the 10th of March. So version 0.23 is coming. This is going to be fleshing out the smart contract service via the implementation of HIP 329. Smart contract developers are now free to use the Create2 EVM opcode. Typical use case is a distributed exchange that wants its pair contracts to have deterministic addresses based on the tokens to the pair. So just continued development of the Hedera ecosystem and the Hashgraph network in general. Fantastic news. Another use case as well has just been released called Datahash, which is Australia's only agricultural DLT on Hedera Hashgraph. Join our wine, so they have a wine beta and a dairy alpha trial. Datahash is a very smart database. We operate in an immutable event ledger, an advanced database, and API on Hedera. Our event ledger records agricultural supply chain information, while the API allows this data to be seamlessly exchanged with other users' systems. So this is kind of similar to what Vechain does. However, this is effectively Vechain on Hedera. So Vechain's use case being put on Hedera. So it just goes to show again how capable Hashgraph is. And they even state here, Hashgraph is an alternative DLT protocol to blockchains. It is patented, not anymore, obviously going open sourced, and the only authorized ledger is the Hedera Hashgraph. Hedera's native cryptocurrency is Hbar, or H. Our use of Hedera means Datahash has inherited superior properties of trust, scalability, security, and stability, as well as fair ordering. Data can be tokenized goods, money, and contracts. So just again, absolutely another massive use case for Hedera. These just continue to expand. I've probably posted 10 or more different use cases in the public domain, which are beginning to use Hedera Hashgraph. And these will only continue to expand as the project gets bigger and gets more exposure. Also, we have 2 new listings, so on smaller exchanges, but listings nonetheless. So Rain Rain Financial is an exchange that has just listed Hbar. So at the request of our followers, the coin listing team was informed of the proposal to add a coin Hbar on the Rain platform. Looks pretty cool, and it's the simplest way to trade crypto in the Middle East as put by the platform themselves. So this is a Middle Eastern exchange. We also have another exchange called ZipMex, which is Southeast Asia's favorite new crypto app, supposedly. However, they have just gone ahead and listed Hedera as well. So that's 2 new exchange listings for Hbar. Again, further exposure that we're beginning to see, and this project will just continue to grow as a result of things like this. Anyway, guys, that was a lot to take in this video. I appreciate these are getting slightly longer than I typically would like to. As I previously mentioned, please drop some comments about questions you have around the Hedera Starter project, as this is going to be a fantastic opportunity for us to learn a little bit more from the co-founders of what we should expect from Hedera Starter, as well as any nuances of the project. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like, comment anyway, share, and make sure you're subscribed for future videos. Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.